New York City contingent had gotten there about half an hour too late, so we didn't make it to the initial gathering point. However, that's well documented in the stopwatchingus.org site. There was at least one oath keeper. This is a thank you Ed Snowden card that people were welcome to sign. I tried to keep the camera moving because I had this distinct impression that people just didn't like to be filmed. This is one of my favorite statements. U.S. citizen. Oh, what's that coming into view? Yes, by golly, it's an Obama drone. Short video on this band. There's a longer segment coming up later.
Where she advances the public policy for all including national security, criminal justice, human rights, privacy. What does that mean? Reproductive rights, civil rights, and First Amendment issues. This was done years ago from Laura Murphy, ladies and gentlemen.
In retrospect, I think I should have panned a little slower. Maybe if I get to know the software, I can fix that.
We are marching to shut down secret government programs that illegally spy on us. We are marching to
abused. Stand up, America. We're mad as hell, and we want you to stop this spying on us now.
reform to the laws that the NSA uses to conduct these surveillance programs, both the Patriot Act and the FAA, and we will hold our public officials accountable. So we're glad to be able to deliver this to Congressman Mache. This is our freedom. Stop watching us!
Exactly.
Let me take this mic up here. So I want to say thank you, because you are making a difference. You deserve the credit.
These are the speakers, some of the speakers that spoke that day. I'd like to end with a little editorial address to our president. Let me come right out and talk about my paranoia. Why not? Why should the government be the only one permitted paranoia? That is the reason for the NSA, right? My paranoia, and I believe I'm not alone, is this. I believe that the NSA could one day be used against the people's right to assemble to ask for redress of grievances. Or, if I may proffer an extreme, to reestablish the primacy of our Constitution. I believe that this one-way mirror you call the NSA can find our leaders and silence them using nefarious tactics. I believe that those in power fear the overhaul of our government, for it is only through their minions in Congress that they can hold on to their obscene wealth. These are some salient points that fuel my paranoia vis-a-vis the NSA. A. Secret communications will always be possible if enough effort is put into it. Give some thought to how you might secretly communicate with someone and ask yourself if the NSA can do anything about it. B. Human intelligence has been shown to be successful against the biggest threats. That government ignored 9/11 and Benghazi human warnings still needs to be addressed, but all they do is ask for more data. See that when people protest in New York City, the bastion of wealth in our country, there are sometimes more police than demonstrators, and anyone who is not part of the 1% can readily come up with example after example of how the 1% exert their influence. A wealthy Democrat will espouse certain liberal social agendas, but ask them to give up wealth disparity and see what happens. The dissimulating Mr. Buffett and the philanthropic Mr. Gates notwithstanding, by the way. Why would electronic surveillance be successful against sheeple when I submit it can't stop all determined terrorists with the economic means to engage in terrorism? Think Osama bin Laden. I believe it is because the reestablishment of our democracy the way it was intended to be would require hordes of people, and hordes of people cannot keep their communications secret. Massive surveillance is therefore instituted, which is, or I believe certainly will be charged, with locating any nascent queen bees that may disrupt the status quo. Why would the people need to engage in surreptitious work? Well, Mr. President, do I really have to answer that? I'll tell you what, why don't you start with giving us the transparency you promised, and we might not have any need for secrecy on our part. Finally, Mr. President, I ask you and those who pull your strings to recall the words of John Adams after learning that someone's house had been unreasonably searched by King George's men. Then and there, he said, the child independence was born. That, on a Fourth Amendment transgression, Mr. President, on a Fourth Amendment transgression. Hey, where'd he go? Anybody see where he went? That's it. Thanks for watching.